Alright guys, so here we are in the A-4. We are on an aircraft carrier. We're going to launch off of here, and then head back here, do some touch and goes, and then finally catch that wire. Alright guys, so let's get started. Homeboy here is telling me he needs me to run through my controls. Alright, all good. We're going to go to max power. There we go. We're going to salute him. Here we go. Everybody ready? And we go. Bam. All right. Woo. Up, baby. Up, baby. Up, baby. Sucker. Alright, up come the wheels. Alright, so here is that aircraft carrier. We're back at Mother. This A4, man, it's touchy. Touchy. Alright. Let's do that. Now this A4, I may have an older version, because radios do not work, ILS does not work, and the TACAN does not work. So I'm visually doing all of this, which I prefer doing actually. Alright, so I think we're out far enough. Now we're just going to do touch and goes. So I am going to, let's see, we're at about 250, I'm dropping the wheels. Put the flaps down, flaps are down. Alright, so we're about about a mile, maybe 2 miles out from the carrier. We're going to watch our speed, watch our AOA, and eventually we'll get that meatball. Now again, it doesn't have a radio, so I can't communicate with the carrier. I need to speed up. I think I'm lined up pretty good right there with it. So again, we're going to do some touch and goes. I can tell I'm sitting a little high. This way a bit, there's meatball. If I can keep it in the frame for you. I'm liking this. It's been pretty good. I'm a little high, I can tell. Scooch over. There's that left pedal. I can scooch over a bit. Feed it a little high. Going a little fast, but I'm sure need to be climbing some more. Yep. Scooch it that way a bit. And again, just touch and go, so just want to put my wheels down. Alright, let's see how I would have done. I probably would have caught a cable. Alright, pass number 1. We're watching the speed. We come out a bit. I know there's a proper way of doing this, but well, I'm one of those guys that doesn't like to read the directions. You would think so after 22 years of military service, but Alright, so we know that ship out here off at 2 o'clock is probably about 2 miles out from carrier or so. Probably not quite 2 miles. This is a good spot. I'm going to turn back in. I'm at about 200 knots. And I am at about, way too high, 2,000 feet. I am way too high. I was not paying attention to that, so I'm going to dip it down pretty quick. I'm sure it's going to be ugly. Let me put my speed brakes out just before I get in the groove here. Slow me down. I want to get to about 1,000 feet, maybe 800 feet. Got to watch my speed. I'm almost approaching 1,000 feet. Alright, brakes coming in. Still at about 150 knots. Yep, AOA says I need to speed up. This could be a touch and go again. meatball. Hey, yeah, this one goes good. A little high. Pretty good line though. Come on, ball, where you at? Coming in a little bit too far to the left. And I'm a little high, and I'm a little fast. It doesn't seem like I'm fast, but AOA says I'm fast. There's the ball. And I think I would have hit it. Oh shit, I would have caught a line. Alright, this next one is going to be a good one. We're gonna catch the hook this time. Oof. Easy. Easy. Touch and goes are fun, man. You got to practice touch and goes. When I was in the Air Force, I would love to sit out on the flight line and watch those jets come in and do touch and goes. That was just the coolest thing ever. I don't know why, but it's super cool. Alright, so I got mother off my left shoulder here. I need to climb a bit. I'm only 400 feet off the ground, off the water. Yep, I better come up some. So I'm watching my speed. I want to stay at about 200 or so. I want to climb to about 1,000 feet maybe. And I want to come out to slow down. I'm at 1,000 feet now. And we're going to drop our hook this time. Dropping the hook. Flaps are still down. Wheels are down. That's a good spot. I'm going to turn in. So I'm at about 1,100 feet or so. Watching my speed. Going a little bit too slow. Yep. AOA's telling me speed it up a bit. Try not to turn too hard into it. I'm at 1,100 feet. We'll drop down a bit. That's pretty good. I think my line's going to be pretty good here. Alright, we're going to catch the hook this time. We're going to catch a wire. Alright, a little high. I like where this is going. AOA says to slow down. Be sure it doesn't feel like it. There's my meatball. Come on, meatball. Stay with me, partner. Alright, liking this. Liking this. Too high. Too high. It's so touchy. My AOA says I'm coming in too fast, but it sure does feel like I'm going too slow. Oh shit. Come on. Speed up a bit. I'm a little low. Speeding up a bit. A little low. I think I'm gonna catch it. Alright. Loosen. Here, I'm gonna catch me a wire, baby. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed the mission. It was exciting for me as well. So go off and have a good day. But don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, man. Always leave your comment. Tell me how you like landing on aircraft carriers. If you have any tricks of the trade. If you like formation flying. Let's talk about that a bit. And again, I fly in VR, so my hands become my controllers. I don't have a traditional HOTAS. I made my custom rig. If you got any questions on that, let's talk about that too. Alright guys, run off and have an awesome day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you.